Alright then, welcome back Dwarfs to another episode of Lenodoslan. This episode, I've started out by designating an area to be paved. I want to have roads out here to connect our outdoor buildings. I plan on building various outdoor buildings, mostly for travelers. Like an outdoor library, tavern, whatnot. But besides that, last episode we were working on that tavern, and it is going along quite nicely. Most of the tables over here, that's a good amount of tables. Do want to get some goblets in, however, it seems that they've already brought in their own goblets. Probably don't need to worry about that. What I do need to do, however, is place a couple chests in the corner so I can store instruments and goblets and stuff inside them for use in the tavern. So, once that's all done, this tavern will be perfectly good to go. We got the mist, we got high value items. All of these tables and chairs are above fine quality. They're all either fine or masterpiece. I think our exceptional is also a good quality. But so yeah, those are very high value, and they'll give dwarves good shots when they see them, especially when they eat on them. The mist, of course, also gives them a happy shot, so this should be perfect for depressed dwarves like this guy right here. So yeah, besides that, that's going along pretty well. We'll be getting that finished pretty fast here. Now back to the surface. So I know I'm paying these roads here. So I'm planning to have it come out to over here, then I'll have it go out, and then we'll build like one tavern over here in the by the water tower, and then we'll build some other buildings over here in the desert portion, maybe one right at the end of this road here. And yeah, I think that will look pretty nice. We'll have roads going to all of those. And yeah, so let's get started on that. Alright, bit of an update here. My elephants have made bebes. However, this whole area is too small for them. They're eating up all the grass, so I'm gonna move them to a bigger pasture. I'll actually move them to this one because this has a lot of area for grazing. So we'll move them over here. Just all of them. We have 5 of them now. That's amazing. Um, yeah, okay. And these things are gonna be so good for warrior, you wouldn't even know. But I hope that they're able to move over there. Um, they're going to probably have to get a um, someone that pen slash pasture them, because they're free from their old one, but they have to actually get someone to pasture them in there. Which it seems that that animal caretaker is doing that. Oh, I think let's actually look at those monitor lizards. Yeah, it does seem like, as I was saying, it does seem like some of those monitor lizards have been adopted specifically by the spear dwarf here, which is kind of interesting. It also seems like all the new baby ones are just allowed to just roam around haphazardly. That's pretty nice. We got a lizard fort. Neat. Wonder when these elephant bird eggs are gonna hatch. Let's take a look here. Rotten goose egg, rotten beak dog egg. Oh wait, are these? Well, let's look at the outbird. Hmm. I thought they like eggs. I guess they must have something happened. I guess I don't know. But they were supposed to have had eggs. I don't know. What I do know is that those eggs should be cleared out because they are rotten and taking up space. Oh, would you look at that? Target practice, alright. And Eten. Alrighty then. Let's see here. These guys are, while stronger than the average dwarf, not as strong as my squad. So, first come, first serve. Even the spear dwarves can have a shot at it. Because Ettins aren't too dangerous if you gang up on them all at once. Let's follow this guy. Alrighty then, here come the dwarves. The Etten is right there, and there are the dwarfs. Let's see how this pans out. Luckily, the first two to come are legendary dwarfs. An axe dwarf and a hammer dwarf. That should be good enough. Alright, they're already in combat. And here come the rest to come finish it off. That guy's gonna be dead in a second, I can guarantee ya. And there he goes, dropped straight down. So luckily no damage was caused by this Satin. It was chasing around the poet and some cats, but luckily they were able to get away. There's also this woodcutter out here for some reason. So yeah, everything went well in the end. Besides that, we have had some progress on our road building project. If we look down here, we can see that the main road here is finished. And then I'm gonna have this side road go to that tavern I was talking about earlier, the one I want built to replace this mess. Besides that, of course, we're gonna have branches coming off here for other buildings, so we'll see how that progresses. But I got to say, this gold road looks pretty nice, and it is gold road. So yeah, let's get to work. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Alright, looks like this is gonna be a good size siege this time. Let's do a little bit of update too. If we come back over here, we can see that our tavern we were building is on the way. However, we will have to pause that to defeat those goblins. So alert state 2. Everyone get on the inside. This time I want to see if I can wipe them out with that trap hall we made in the last episode. And hopefully that works quite well. So we're going to need to get everyone inside and then we're going to close up the gate. Just going to pause the game, wait for those guys to come in. Shouldn't take too long. Never has. And yeah, we'll get back to you when we're ready to close. Not quite sure why this fish dissector here is completely ignoring the go back into fort order. We're on late state 2. They should be going in the burrow, but he's dead. He's going to die. You dumb idiot. This is what you deserve for being dumb. Unless he manages to run all the way back, well, with that many people on him, I doubt he's going to make it. Hopefully that guy can escape, though. Probably be able to make it. Alright, so that engraver is now inside the building. We can lock this place up and wait for those goblins to fall into our trap. So, surface gate, please pull this lever. And I really do want that task done now. Please don't wait on it. And let's get started. So let's see, just making sure there's no random openings you can get through, and there isn't. So once our gate closes, they'll be forced to go through this trap hole. So we'll cut to when they're entering it. Alright, gate's closed. Now all we have to do is wait. Alright then, the enemy is now arrived at the trap hole. Now we just have to wait for a sizable portion of them to get trapped in there, and then we can close the gates, lock them in, and drown them. Alright, a lot of them are covering themselves into the room. I'm just going to have them close the gate once they get to about this point here. And then we'll be ready to start up the drowning. Man, this is going to be so much fun. We still have plenty on the outside too. That is the last guy back there besides that. Oh man. So, let's try to get at least a majority in there. Alright then. Alright, that elf's actually moving pretty fast. I think this is a good portion to test on. Levers don't flip off immediately, so there is going to be a bit of lag on this. But I do want that lever pulled as soon as possible. Don't want any risk of these guys actually getting into the fort through this area right here, but it does seem like this elf scholar. Ooh, that's you know what? He'll probably make it, or he'll get to the bridge and get crushed. Whatever, we don't care about elf scholars. Okay, that elf scholar made it into the fort. Okay. But are they going to actually close that gate? Is this lever going to be pulled? That's the big question. We don't want any of those goblins coming through. That would be a tragedy. Please, someone, anyone, pull that lever. ASAP. Why? Who is the person who is pulling this lever right now? Who is it? This guy. Where are you? You are right there. Can... Oh, jeez. This dude is limping. Okay, so I do have a small feeling that... Oof. At least they, I think, are moving slower. But why is it the guy with the limp who is trying to go pull the lever? Ah, jeez. This is going to be close. That Swords Dwarf might get in. Come on, you can move faster. The distance between that guy and the gate and this guy and the lever is closer, so maybe that guy is moving faster than this manager. Okay, that door is closed, so and any second now. There it goes. So now we can begin the drowning. Luckily, none of them managed to escape. Alrighty then, dwarves. Water tower output, not you. Floodgate. There we go. Pull this lever. Let it rip. Hopefully, that is the plan, anyways. Might take a while for them to pull that lever too, though. We'll see. Oh yeah, at this point, I guess we can turn the alert state off because they are perfectly sealed from these goblins. They can move around if they want to. Not sure if anyone's going to be pulling this lever here. Do we have a job for that? Yes, someone is going to pull it. So we'll just wait for that to happen. Okay, seems like this Melsmith here is going to pull the leveler, actually furnace operator. So let's see. Come on, just a little closer, and cut. Now, any moment now, this bridge should unleash and it will release all the water in that water tower. And there we go. Ooh, did we run out of water? This is empty. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, what we can do about that is quickly come back over to here and turn on pump power and do this again. So that should allow the water tower to fill up. Well, I can't believe we have water. Ooh, turning on that causes a lot of lag. However, our water fountain should be filling up now. Yep, look at all that mist spraying force. We are filling up with water. In fact, we're getting an excess of water, more water than it can take in, which will be perfect for drowning these guys up. You can see the last survivors huddling up against the last remaining pocket of air just before they're about to drown. Whoosh. Not sure why this guy isn't drowning. He's in 7 water. As you can see, most of these other guys over here have already drowned to death. And these guys are next. You can see corpse. This is going to be corpse soon. Just slowly, they begin to drown, going from left to right. Fun. At this point, I'm going to turn off the floodgate. That way we can begin draining this. Alright, as you can see, that bridge is closed, so we can begin draining the trap hole and claim the loot from the goblins. Also, the siege is over. I wonder, there are still a few invaders, but they seem to be leaving in quite a hurry. That usually happens after a large portion of their force is annihilated. Of course, they'd want to leave. So let's go. And I probably don't even think it's worth it anymore. Just get the heck out of there. Alright, we will pull this lever here. And let's see. I believe. Did I actually ever link up those? Okay, I'm gonna pull this lever here too. Well, actually, cancel that task. I believe I hooked it up to the drain gate as a test. So all of these levers should be hooked up, so when someone pulls that lever, the drain bridges should open. Alright, that lever has been pulled. Let's see how the drain system works in just a couple seconds here. There we go, those opened. Unfortunately, these bridges over here did not open, which means I'm going to have to link them up with a different lever, which will be annoying. But yeah, we'll just wait for these to drain out, and then we can do that. Darn, that's a bit annoying. I'll probably end up just maybe not even making a different lever, getting rid of these bridges, and then putting 2 bridges on the side here that, like this one, just go into 2 holes so I can just hook up all the drains to one lever. But darn, that's a bit annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot. The flow of water also carries equipment. So perhaps on this portion right here, we should put some grates or fortifications, so it catches those and they don't end up just going down into the caverns below. Because that could be a problem. But you know what? We'll see once these items flow all the way down to the stairs whether or not they go down them. Funnily enough, most of the water ends up down here in this pool. Our old place where we would get water. So kind of just give them back. Oh yeah, all that water ends up down here. So yeah, but also once it fills up, it'll end up spilling out over the map or somewhere around here. We got a lot of space down here, and plus this cave doesn't really have anything interesting in it. We're completely blocked off from it. So you know what? Worst case scenario, we flood it and kill some forgotten beasts that are roaming down there. But yeah. Besides that, I don't think the items are actually flowing out of these stairs. I think, yeah, they're just getting stacked. No, actually, they are flowing down the stairs because I just saw a couple pieces of armor on that stairwell just go down. So I'm not sure where they're in. Not probably down on the bottom of that cavern, but we'll deal with that later. Ooh, that miner is not in a good position right now. Oof. My dude, you gotta get out of there. Bro, you're gonna drown. Well, he's not blue, so he probably won't drown. But, oh, I see the problem here. Yeah, you are stuck in a bad position. You know what I'll do for you is we can do this. Then you upstairs, and then Jay downstairs. Right here, and that should allow you to get out. Probably. Because otherwise you're going to be stuck down there until the water drains out. Oh, did that other guy just leave? No, he's still there. Hopefully they're able to make it out. I've seen horror stories of this all the time. Quite a nightmare. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, yeah, they're completely stuck. Jeez. This ain't good. Well, we'll see how that pans out. Okay, that one on the right managed to get out fine, I think. Yeah, he managed to get out. That one left is still struggling a little bit, but he should have better odds. If he needs to, he can escape over there to the left and just wait for the wire to drain, which shouldn't take too much time. But you know what? We'll see what happens. Well, this guy's ended up on the stairwell here. This guy right here. Let's see what ends up happening. Yeah, he's kind of just stuck there. Not sure what he's gonna do. Oh, he went back up to the top. Oh, yeah, seems like they've gone to 5 there. So he should be able to get out. This guy's in quite the predicament. Luckily, as I've stated before, shouldn't take too much time for this to just drain out. Not much time at all. Did not stop recording there. Now we get to claim the spoils. Okay. Probably gotta be mostly crap, but you know what? Goblinite is good for some stuff. So let's just go down here. It's better to claim it too, so we don't just have random forbidden items around. That does make things quite annoying. Oh, did I? Yeah, nope. So yeah, claimed up all those corpses. If anything, their armor will be good for spares. With that, I'm gonna remove these bridges, cover them up with floors, then make new bridges. Shouldn't be too difficult. Besides that, we can resume construction on this tavern over here. Let's see here. Yeah, all these people are remaking those floors, walls, whatnot. Good stuff. Let's just unsuspend a lot of those tasks because when we turn on the burrow, they can't complete the task and therefore they suspend it. So then we just have to go back and manually unsuspend it. And there, that should fix it. So my plan for this is just to make this 3 walls tall and then make a roof that's conular. Or maybe slanted, I guess. That might work. However, we do have limited room to work with, considering the water tower is right here. So I think what would be good is to have 3 walls up, and then maybe a 4-wall slanted roof with just a flat area on the top. And I'll show that when if you're not able to visualize that, well, that's fine. We'll probably see what it looks like in the upcoming episodes. Lepesh Erazon, miner has been possessed. Lepesh Erazon has claimed a mason's workshop, claiming Galena, rough blue jade, silver called owl domains, coconut palm logs, copper bars, coconut palm logs, sheep's wool cloths, and 81 of loose posed bone that one forgotten beast attacked just earlier. This man has begun his construction. Who knows what he may make? A single migrant has arrived. Only one. This man, Attis Iger Sadal, an animal caretaker. Perfect for those new elephants we've been getting. However, one migrant is not that much, but it is still nice to have you in our fort. Adele, I believe that's his name. No, Attis. So, welcome to Lenodoslan. Lebesh son Mina has created Nish Zemish Gazot Galina coffin. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Urist Rice and closed this. Alright, perfect. Was needing some new coffins. We can just slip that in right there. Actually, I think I might just find an empty space on this side right here. This whole row here can be reserved for slabs. I'll just use this one for coffins, which should be good enough. So yeah, we'll get those placed down. And if a furniture item is placed down, of course it can't be stolen. I don't know how, but we're somehow down for a final elk bird. I don't know how the others three keep on dying, but guess the elk bird's breeding program was not a success. May the elephant one be more fruitful. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Our third deal was the same way as last time, however, instead this time it's just going to cut until when they get to the trap hall. Alright, now I can't be certain why, but we are rocking some very low frames here. Oh, and it just freed up. Not sure what caused that lag spike there, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. I'd really like to be able to actually play the game. Alright, I do believe everyone is in now, so good to close the gate. Then we will cut to when we see the goblins inside the trap gate. However, I will need to install bridges here for the drains, so I'll get that done, and then we'll be able to lure the goblins in. Alright, drain system 2.0 back online. Pull the lever and lift up the gates. Prepare trap hole for preparation. Once that is done, we will set the alert back on so they don't come in through here and end up fighting the goblins. But alerts do, of course, is set everyone to a certain burrow. The burrow we've been using is this one, so they're only allowed in these blue spaces. So yeah, we'll get the drain gate raised, trap hole open, and let the enemies in, and then we'll drown them again. Alright, drain gate is closed. Everyone back to alert state 2. I want everyone in the burrow, no leaving. And I want the trap gate open. For enemies to come in, please do this now. And we should see this gate opening in a couple seconds here. Alright, gates are open. Goblins should be able to come in now. Now we just have to wait for them to come into the trap. Where are the goblins, by the way? They are spread out around the map, it seems. There's probably one big grouping of them. Like, there's a group of them over there. And besides that, I don't know where the main army is. There's some around there. Probably all spread out to hunt cats or something. Where is the main force? That is the big question. Do we already have a couple in here? No, does not seem like it. Well, we'll see who shows up. Seems like a couple of beat dogs are entering, but that's not quite what we want. Still, it is nice to see some people coming in, but I would rather see the whole force. Seems like there is actually a couple of goblins coming right in for it. So at the very least, we'll get that small bit. Still, really was hoping for a bit more. Probably just a couple more just hanging around, like there's a few over there. That band will probably make it into the fort along with those guys. We'll see how many we can get before it becomes too dangerous and we have to close it and then activate it. But yeah, hopefully this goes well. For some reason, a couple always seem to come into this area right here, even though there's nothing in there. But they'll go to that wall, get confused, and then go back through. Just how it goes. Alright, seems like those big dogs are coming by. Once I get up to the top here on this row, I will activate the trap gauge regardless if there's more coming through. Simply because that's the point where they are about to endanger our dwarves. So let's go get that lever pulled. Alright, some dwarves should be pulling the lever, we'll just have to wait. Alright, we managed to close the door. Those big dogs were getting dangerously close. Now all we have to do is just let the water out. So get a dwarf on that immediately and we'll see what goes on. Alright, this dwarf here is about to unleash the water, so let's see what happens. It will always take a little couple ticks for the bridges to open, but once they do, it should just burst out like that. You can probably tell the game is lagging a bit, but if it wasn't lagging, it would appear almost instantaneous. Yeah, waterworks do tend to lag the game a bit. Just going to say that here. So yep, you can see it moving up the column. Once it's done, I want to see the water levels we have left. And it's evening out now. FPS levels should return to normal in about a second here. However, the pump stack does need to update because I left it on. Because of the previous siege, we ran out of water. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 levels, which means 4 levels were full. So filling up this entire area, we expended 2 full levels of water. Not too bad. Means we could do this about 2 more times. Should take a second for these guys to drown. And as you can see, FPS has returned to normal. Can move around my screen with ease. So just a couple seconds and they should start dying. Any second now. Any second. Oh, you can see corpse there. Not sure why these guys down here haven't died. It always takes a couple seconds. Alright, yes, they have started dying, and pretty much all of them are dead except for this guy down here, it seems. And even he has gone, so just going to give a couple more seconds and then we can train it. What I am going to do right now, though, is close the floodgate. Unfortunately, it does seem we are still under siege. So, we are going to probably have to do this one more time. But yeah, I'm going to close up the floodgate, then I'm going to open up the drain gate and let all that water just flow out. One thing to notice is that I've placed down a layer of fortifications and a layer of wall grates. What the fortifications will do is if there's a forgotten beast in the cavern where we dump out all this water into, they won't be able to get rid of the fortifications, they won't be able to get past, unlike the wall grates, which they will be able to destroy. However, items do pass through wall grates, so items would be able to pass through. As you can see these are nail shirts, they'd be able to flow right past that, however they won't be able to do that with the wall grates. So that's just the little thing down there, and that should be perfect for collecting the items off of these dead corpses. But yeah, we'll get to it. It does seem that the floodgate has closed, so now we can open up the drain grate and let all that water go through, and I can demonstrate how those wall grates work. So drain gate right here, pull the lever, let all that water out, and we'll see what goes on when that happens. Alright, this dwarf is coming to pull that lever. Let's just go back up here and watch the gate fall. I want to especially see if all of these bridges are working properly, which they are. So that shouldn't take too much time for all that water to drain out, especially with 3 drains. Got this one for this area and these 2 for this hallway. However, again, with only 1 sea level of water and no water pressure, it does take a while. One thing I think I should do is possibly dig out these 3 walls and replace them with fortifications so water can flow through there. That way this area right here would be able to drain out faster. I think that would be a good idea. As you can see, the current is pushing those items down the drain. However, they should be stopped by this wall grate. We should be able to see that in a couple seconds here. I could be wrong though. Sometimes I am, usually not. Let's just see how that goes. Alright, you can see that. And water is able to pass through and those items are not going along with it. So it does seem that my little design here is working as intended. I'll just let all this water drain out here and then we'll get back to, we'll redo the entire process and let some more goblins in, drown them, and do that until the siege is over. Until then, I will turn it back to inactive because there's no way the goblins can get at us with the trap gate closed. Or for our dwarves to get out either. Alrighty then, I would say that we've drained it out an adequate amount. Let's just go down here and turn on the drain gate. Oh fuck. No. Why? Oh no. Uh, why? Why? Okay. This is fine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end off the episode here. That Goblin Siege still probably is coming, but we'll deal with that in the next episode. Just want you to know that in the next episode, we will definitely be finishing off that surface-wide tavern, and probably do some other fun projects like the outside library. There's probably some other things I could think of, but for now, that's all the projects I have planned. So, I'll see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. But until then, I'll see you again, and goodbye.